When I'm overworked, overstressed, or simply tired as hell, I find it really hard to be self-reflective or objective. What comes easy though is to feel like a victim, feel like everything is happening to me, not for me, and that there's nothing to do except wait for the circumstances to change. Right? Yes, I forgot that I'm in charge of my own well-being. If you watched my Christmas vlog last week, I touched on this a little bit, that I've been working a lot, and with that came a lot of feelings of I'm tired, I can't do this, and all of this is too much. Before I knew it, I started to blame my circumstances, I started to blame the world, and basically, yeah, I forgot that, Ylva, it's actually you. You're in charge of feeling good, not the rest of the world. But before we get into the tips of how I've been getting back to me, I want to ask a question to you guys. How do you deal with moments when you feel like it's the circumstances, it's the world crumbling upon you? How do you get back to yourself? Do you have any tips or tricks that help you kind of take that charge back to be responsible for your own well-being? Think about that for a second, and if you're feeling brave enough, share those things in the comments. I would really love to know, but if not, that's totally cool. This is really a question for yourself. Just think about it for a second, and you might be surprised to what kind of realizations you come to. I gotta drink some water. I will tell you this, whatever length is this intro, it took me about 40 minutes to film, okay? That's just a behind the scenes of trying to make a video that looks just right. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm getting real comfy, okay? Because I'm gonna get real with you. The first thing that I realized that I have to do when I came to the realization, that's a lot of realizations and realize in one sentence, but basically when I realized that Ylva, honey, sweetie, babes, you're responsible of your own happiness, and if it's hard, then you have to come to some kind of conclusion of how to deal with things. It got a bit easier. I realized, there you go again. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that this video will contain a lot of realize. If you wanna have fun, count them. But I realized that I need to stand up for myself. And that means stand up for myself to myself, if that makes sense. There will be situations where I can get so overworked that I forget to take care of, let's say, even simple things like eating. You know, I would start to skip breakfast, or my lunch would be like little nibbles and snacks. These are the moments where I kind of started to be more conscious and be like, this is where you stand up for yourself and you say, no, go eat that lunch or go eat that breakfast. And the same goes with, you know, let's say communication with other people. I have to stand up for myself. If I feel bad, sad, mad, it's not the other person. Now, yes, a conflict does involve another person, and it might feel that way, like it's what they said that makes me feel bad, but very often, at least I've found this, what makes me feel bad in conflicts is that I didn't speak up or be honest or truthful about how I feel. So I've just come to the realization, guys, I need another word, but I can't think of another word, and I just keep repeating this damn realization. But listen, a lot of these things are realizations, so you know. But basically, standing up for yourself is a crucial thing. And the more I do it now, and I have been doing it a lot, it just feels like you're gaining respect for yourself, if you get what I mean. I'm starting to respect myself more because I'm like, damn girl, you're like standing up for yourself. Respect. The second thing that I've been doing in this journey back to me is I've accepted that I'm just a human. I will make mistakes, and that is completely okay. And this goes to all of my perfectionists. I know how it feels to want to do things perfectly and do everything, but it's a trap, and it's a pretty horrible trap. If I want to be in charge of my own well-being, I have to also think about the pressure that I put on myself. And damn, I put a lot of pressure on myself. I can tell you that. I have been repeating to myself constantly that I am human. I am human, Ylva. Hello. I'm not a robot, although damn, I wish I was sometimes. Imagine like without sleep, you could just go, go, go. But I've realized that it's just not how life works. It's okay if I mess up. I will get back up again. I will learn from my mistakes, and I will get better. The third thing is a big one for me. I've made several videos on this topic, and it's just an ongoing theme in my life. I've been writing about it a lot in my journal. I've been thinking about it a lot, and that is confidence. You know, it's interesting. The more confidence I gain in my life, the more conscious I am of how I still need to work on my confidence. I am so affected by what people will think and how people will perceive this and that. And this goes into my job as well. And I think that's a big, big reason why this time has been challenging. I want to do my absolute best. It's just, it all comes down to not feeling confident in your abilities and what you do. And it's so interesting because when I look objectively at myself and when I kind of go outside of my little bubble, I know that I work hard and I do so many things well. But somehow, I still have a lot of moments where I'm just not sure of myself. So this is something that I kind of am putting in my kind of mental notebook. Something that I need to kind of cross out is to really work constantly. And I don't even know why I said cross out, because you can cross this out, but I want to constantly work on my confidence. That's just something that, yeah, has been kind of in my mind a lot, and I can definitely recommend that to you as well. If you want to feel like you're in charge of your, happiness, not the world, building confidence can really help you. The fourth thing for my well-being has been me reminding myself that time to rest is not a preferable option, but a crucial, non-discussable thing. I say this, but if I'm completely honest, I'm not there, but I'm trying. Taking time to myself is somehow a challenge when I know that I have so much things to do. Working in my life currently is a top priority. Really, nothing is more important to me than, my success and my career. That is why it's so hard for me to just chill. I have started to take an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of just pure resting time. It's baby steps, but I think it has been helping me. I mean, clearly it has, because if I'm making this video, that means I'm getting back to myself. And that leads me to the last point. I have restarted doing things that make me feel like me. That's the thing about well-being and happiness. Only you really know what makes you happy. And if you don't, I suggest you sit down and think about this for a second, because no one else can give you that. No circumstances can give you that. And if I realize that me working so much and having no time to activities that I enjoy makes me feel sad, then I either make that time for myself or I change that circumstance. In reality, you can only make your world seem beautiful, no one else. Before you go, comment down below what makes you take charge of your well-being. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram. I will leave the link down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week.